Wellington have finally won a game, leaves you as the only team that haven't. Just how important is this one for you on Friday night?
Oh, it's a big one. It's a must-win for us. We have to start winning, and this is an important one, and we feel that we can beat Wellington. We know they're a decent side. They've got some good players that can make a difference, but we're confident that we can win on Friday.
Have you had time to digest the sort of fallout from the derby? I know you were angry at the sending off and just the way things went. Now that you've looked back at the tapes, plenty to take out of your performance?
Yeah, especially the first 20 minutes. I thought that we were playing well before the sending off, and the boys kept on fighting right to the end, even with down to 10 men. But it was disappointing to lose the derby because we thought that we had a great chance of winning that one, and we just have to move on from it. The players were down for a day or two, but we have to now focus on Wellington game, and that's what we've been doing all week, just trying to prepare well for that game and making sure that we come out playing the same way against Wellington as we did in the derby in the first 20 minutes.
Paddy Normo will sit out this one, obviously. Any other fitness concerns from the derby?
No other fitness concerns. Harry actually pulled up okay. He got a knock on his knee that was a bit swollen for a couple of days, but he's trained for the rest of the week, and everyone else is ready to go. Patrick Gerhardt will come in for Paddy Normo.
Any other changes foreshadowed for this game?
No other changes. I thought Nicky Kalma did well, and that position he gave us a lot of from playing out wise, and he's comfortable on the ball and he combines well with Harry especially, and so quite comfortable with the starting lineup.
Is it fair to say you've just been unlucky, like if you smashed a mirror or you've walked under a ladder or something like that, that every game there seems to be something that sort of just goes against you, and it doesn't seem like it's any way your control?
Yeah, but that can change quickly. We win on Friday, and then all of a sudden everyone will say that luck has changed for us. So we can't worry about that. We can only control what we can do, and that is perform well and make sure that we don't do anything silly to get red cards or make silly mistakes as we have made. And when we are playing well, and try and punish the teams when we're on top of them, and we can't look at being unlucky, because a lot of the time you make your own luck too.
Do you feel any extra pressure this week on yourself, given that you're up against a team that's only just above you on the table?
Pressures every week, and I've said that before, that it comes with a job, but I put a lot of pressure on myself. The players put a lot of pressure on themselves because they want to be winning, and we want to win for the supporters, and also because we know that we have to start winning if we want to stay in contact with the rest of the group.
John, speculation about the future of the club and change of ownership and takeovers, does that affect you in any way? Do you know much about that?
Doesn't affect me because I don't know anything about it. So once people start to mention it to us, then we might think about it. But no, it doesn't affect us as coaches, and also the players. The players are just trying to focus on the Wellington game.
You reacted quite strongly to Mark Bosnich suggesting that you should tell the club that you should possibly think about quitting last week. Just what's happened this week? There haven't been any discussions or anything, and how do you feel just in reaction to, I guess, that question in the first place? Yeah,
no, there's been no discussions at all. I answered that question the other night. I'm not a quitter. I love this job. I love working with the boys. We're all working together to get out of this situation and start winning games, and I won't quit, and I haven't spoken to anyone about anything else. We just we're trying to analyse the victory game after the game, and then move forward onto the Wellington game, and that's all we are doing.
Do you love coaching as much as you did when you first started the job?
Yep, I love it more because it's a tough situation. It's disappointing. It can get frustrating at times when you're not getting the results you want or you think you deserve. But it's working through this, and this is making the team stronger when we do get through it, and also us coaches will be stronger for it. And we just know that there's no other way but work hard and make sure that we prepare well for every single game.
As an outsider looking in, it appears that morale is still very high, even though you're bottom of the league. So how do you keep your troops motivated?
Look, It's a good question. I think that the players still believe in what we're doing, and that's the main thing. And when you believe in what you're doing, then you're still motivated and you still go out there and trying to perform. And if you look the other night, the things didn't go our way, and the players just kept on going with 10 men. And you know, we know that we've played a lot of good games and played some good football, and we think that we can easily turn the corner with the win. One win, and so players are confident and still want to show that we can, be a force this year, and that's why the morale's still high.
Have you changed your message at all to the players, this week, or changed any part of the preparation?
No, all we did because they were down about the derby, really upset. The first day back, so my first thing to them was, let's focus now on Wellington and play without fear like we did in the first 20 minutes of the derby, and if we play that way, we'll get the result that we need against Wellington, and that was it. And then the rest of the time we've just been working, preparing, and making sure that the players know exactly the way Wellington are going to play and the way we have to play to beat them.
And how do you handle a situation like Kisnorbo's red card? Did you discipline him? Did you speak to him, or do you put it down to being unlucky?
No, I don't put it down to being unlucky. I've spoken to Paddy in private, and we'll make sure that it stays private.
I'm just sorry, I might have missed it. Harry, he's fit?
Yeah, no, Harry's fit and ready to go. He trained fully this week. He had a bit of swelling on his knee from the knock, but he's okay to go.
Did you have the boys in training Christmas Day?
No, I didn't. That's one thing too, that in this situation sometimes it's good to clear their minds, and told them to enjoy Christmas as much as possible without overindulging in anything, and making sure that they're ready to go today, and they'll be fresh in their minds for tomorrow night.
Doing skin folds today?
No, I don't need to do it. I trust my players. I know that they will make sure that they're eating the right foods and preparing well for the game.
Were you allowed to overindulge?
I ate a bit too much, put it that way. My wife's a good cook.